Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Dorney Park once again today, and as you can see, we got here at opening, and it's National Roller Coaster Day too. And today is so freaking cloudy, which keeps people away. And so we're gonna have a good day here. And so, Evie, are you ready for this visit? Woo. Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Talon, and I rated a 10 out of 10. It was the best ride I've ever had on Talon this season, and I once again went barefoot on it. And the ride-up was talking like a Six Flags, man. It felt good to get some cold air, especially on my bare feet. And so, Evie, what'd you think of Talon?
I thought it was a really good ride on time. We sat on the front row, and it was really the best ride I had on it all season. I'll give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Wave Swinger, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and I went barefoot on it once again, and this time Evie was making so many jokes that when I was putting my shoes and socks on by taking pictures of me doing it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of Wave Swinger?
I thought it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the Wild Mouse, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on the Wild Mouse, and I was screaming on it and making siren noises in the brake run. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was a good ride on the Wild Mouse. I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Hydra, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and I went earthing in the back row once again, and the guy in the front was waving his hands in the air. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was good. I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the Tilt-A-Whirl and Enterprise, and I'd rate Enterprise a 10 out of 10, but I'd rate Tilt-A-Whirl like a 7 out of 10. We were in a horrible car, and we kept like spinning one way and not the other, but Anthony saw me slip when he let us take a re-ride on the Tilt-A-Whirl, and he was like, I slipped too. And so, Evie, what'd you think of those three rides?
Yeah, so Enterprise I give it 10, but Tilt-A-Whirl I agree. I give it a 7. We just didn't get any good spins at all.
Okay, so we just rode Music Express, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was the funniest ride I ever had on Music Express, and when I was like, yeah! Anthony was like, wow, awesome. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was a good ride on Music Express. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Apollo, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was good. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Demon Drop, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
That was a good ride on Demon Drop. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Dominator Green, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. I went earthing on it once again, as you know. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was a good ride on Dominator Green. I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the Whip, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good and funny ride on the Whip. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Monster, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride we had on it. I feel like Monster was running pretty good today. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I give that right at 10. Monster is running really good.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Cedar Creek Flyers, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was a good ride. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! So we just rode Steel Force, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We rode it in the front row once again. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I'll give it a 10. Got some good ejector air time.
Oh yeah! As you can see, they're cleaning Revolution
every hour, and this is another safety precaution they're taking to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus.
And okay, so we just rode Revolution, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. As you can see, I did this one barefoot once again. I have fun earthing on Revolution now. And we got the high side too, which was really lit. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was a good ride on Revolution. We got the high side, like you said, give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Scrambler, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. There was a really drizzly ride on it, and so, Evie, what did you think of it?
It was a good ride on Scrambler, give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Thunderhawk, and I rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it, and we got the front row on it once again. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Oh, it was a good ride on Thunder Oak, and yeah, we did get in the front row once again, and I give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Dominator Red twice without getting off, and I rated it 10 out of 10. I went barefoot on both rides on it, and Anthony was the ride attendant, so he gave us a re-ride, so shout out goes to him for that. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was good, yeah. We did get a rerun on Dominator Red, and I thought that was very fun. I give him a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Sea Dragon, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We sat in the back row, so we got some ejector airtime when coming up. Right, so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was good, yep. We got some ejector airtime sitting in the background. I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Kaleidoscope, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. There was the shake in the beginning. We've been noticing that lately. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I have to give it an 8. It has this, like, really weird shake. I don't know how to explain it. Like, the past 2 visits, I've noticed it, and I noticed it today, too. But, yeah, other than that, it was an alright ride.
Yeah. Alright, so we just rode Dodgem, and I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. I was doing good, but in the end, I got stuck in this, like, traffic jam, and so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 7. I was going through all the traffic jams. I mean, the type were annoying, but at the same time, wasn't really anything that, like, crazy for me. And the ride was, I guess, alright. So, yeah.
Okay, so we just had 2 back-to-back rides on Thunder Canyon, and I rate them both a 10 out of 10. They were freaking wicked. We got most of the waterfalls, and so, Evie, what'd you think of them?
They were really good rides on Thunder Canyon. Give them both a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Hydra in the front row, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. I was barefoot in the front row of Hydra once again, and it was a really good ride on Hydra in general with the wind like roaring in my ears. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I give it a 9, only because there was a rattle, but other than that, it was a good ride.
Okay, so we just rode Music Express for the second time today, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
It was a good ride on Music Express. Give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Apollo, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. In the beginning, I touched a freaking spotted lanternfly, which was something. And so, Evie, what did you think of Apollo?
It was a good ride. Give it a 10.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Revolution, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. The ride cycle was too short, but as you can see, once again, I was earthing on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 9. The ride cycle was too short, but overall good ride.
Oh, okay, so we just got a re-ride on Thunderhawk, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was the first ride that we didn't get the front, which was surprising. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
It was a good ride. Yeah, we didn't get the front this time, but it's alright, because we've sat in the front on every visit, even on this visit today. But where we sat, I still thought it was smooth, and I still thought it was a good ride. I give it a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Ferris wheel, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. I really had fun on it, and I got some good shots. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. We had a decent ride cycle, and I was able to get some great shots.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Talon, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride on.
Let us not forget that I once again rode Talon barefoot.
And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I thought it was a good ride on Talon. Sat in the back row, and give it a 10.
So, this has been one great day here at Dorney Park. We got on everything we wanted to, and I was able to have fun earthing on the inverted rides once again, like I always do, because it's for my pleasure, and I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that you're allowed to earth on those rides. So, yeah. And we were able to get on everything we wanted to, too, like I might have just said. And it was like a successful day at Dorney, along with this past Friday. And so, Evie, how would you say today has been?
Today's been really good. We got on everything we wanted to. Crowds were very light today, which I liked. Yeah, like you said, we did everything we wanted to. Today was just good overall, and it was a great national roller coaster day.
Oh, yeah, reply to me your thoughts on this vlog, and make sure to stay tuned for more of those coming to Coaster Plus Music 19, and I will see you in the next.